Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is C. Nagaraj and today this is the second video of the AR/MR series and I'm gonna explain about the various applications of AR, MR and VR. So let's just dive into it. Now, what exactly is AR? Now, AR stands for Augmented Reality and it allows us to overlay virtual objects onto the real world where we can interact with the virtual objects ourselves and make the real world more fun and immersive. Now, let's discuss about the various applications of AR. The first one being gaming. Now, in gaming purposes, we can play with the various virtual objects and interact with them for some relaxing purposes and entertainment purposes. The second one being shopping, which is the most important and the beneficial, which allows us to try some virtual clothes or some virtual shoes, which we can check whether it looks good on us or not, and we can check various options for that, which actually saves us time and money. The third one being navigation. Now it allows us to check various reviews and also lets us to look for some directions in the real world, which makes us more experiencing and immersive, and we can go to any place with the help of AR. Now these are the advantages of AR and it is really useful into the real world. Now let's talk about VR. What do you mean by VR? VR is nothing but virtual reality. Now, virtual reality allows us to cut off from the real world and enter into a completely different world, which is a virtual world, where we can completely immerse ourselves with interacting with all those virtual objects. Now, let's explain about the applications of virtual reality. The first one being gaming. In gaming purposes, we can completely immerse and interact with various virtual objects in a virtual reality, which helps us our gaming experience a lot better. Now, the second one being able to interact with virtual objects and storytelling, which means if we were able to dive into a story with virtual reality, we feel like we are one of the part of a story and we can interact with the story very well, because it provides a 360-degree experience. With virtual reality, we can completely immerse our story and experience the thought of being in the story as well. These are the basic things of the applications of VR. And let's talk about MR. So MR means mixed reality, which is a combination of AR and VR. And now, what do you mean by mixed reality? It allows us to completely interact with virtual objects in the real world while being aware and being able to touch with the real objects also. Now, what are the applications of MR is virtual meetings. Well, what do you mean by virtual meetings? MR allows us to create some virtual classrooms where people can come and create some collaborations, share some ideas as if they were completely in a physical room. And the second one being prototype and designing. What do you mean by prototype designing? Which means in MR we can create some products or design some things and check what would it look like in the real world, whether it would be suitable to design or not. Now basically this helps us a lot whether we can design it or not. So it also saves us some time and money also. Now guys, these are the basic applications of AR, MR and VR. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel and do like this video of course and click the bell icon so that you can get more updates and notifications on CCBP 4.2 Academy. Thank you guys.